Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rabbi Jeff Goldwasser. I am the spiritual leader of Temple Sinai in Cranston, a member of the Community Relations Council of the Jewish Alliance, and a member of the steering committee of the Rhode Island Interfaith Coalition to Reduce Poverty. Speaking for myself, for the Rhode Island Jewish community, and for the Interfaith Coalition, I wish to express my support for H7891, S2567, to provide driver's licenses for DACA recipients, and H7982 and S2679 to allow qualified undocumented immigrants to obtain driver's licenses in Rhode Island. This is an issue that resonates deeply with me as a Jew. Right now, we are in the 7 weeks between the festivals of Passover and Shavuot. It is during this period, called the counting of the Omer, that Jews each day contemplate the meaning of freedom and the meaning of living according to law. Each must inform the other. Without freedom, law is merely an expression of one person's will over another. Without just and appropriate laws, freedom is just a license for chaos. Judaism teaches that we must give people the freedom to live meaningful and fulfilling lives, and we must give them laws that express our highest values. When I look at the way that our nation treats the millions of undocumented immigrants within our borders, I don't like what I see. I see neither the freedom that allows people to get to their jobs and get to their schools, nor the freedom to live without fear of arrest and deportation. I see policies that seem to be formulated more out of fear and resentment than out of humanity, more out of ignorance than out of objective self-interest. I call on the General Assembly today to recognize that public policies designed to punish the undocumented have perverse effects that hurt our entire society. That is why the District of Columbia and several states have already passed laws authorizing licenses for undocumented immigrants. California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, Vermont, and Washington State. These states have paved the way for Rhode Island. These states recognize that licensing all drivers benefits traffic safety for everyone. Unlicensed drivers nationwide are 5 times more likely to be involved in a fatal crash than licensed drivers. Undocumented Rhode Islanders, like all other drivers, would need to pass a driving test to get a license, ensuring that unfit drivers are kept off the roads. This legislation would benefit all purchasers of auto insurance in Rhode Island. And considering their law, the state of Connecticut found that licensing undocumented drivers would reduce insurance premiums by $20 million a year. Fewer unlicensed drivers on the road helps push down car insurance costs for all drivers. For undocumented immigrants, having a driver's license is a lifeline. It means the ability to drive to work or to a child care provider without fear of arrest or deportation. It means that people can live their lives and be productive citizens. Finally, and most importantly, providing licenses to all qualified drivers is the morally right course of action. Across our varied and divergent faith traditions, certain common themes echo consistently. Prominent among these themes is the call to hospitality. We are invited to love the stranger, for all of our ancestors were once strangers on these shores, and to do for others as we would have them do for us. Both faith and facts have moved us to be here today to strongly support this legislation. Thank you.